We had this big headline coming from Reuters during the launch break here on Alibaba, which says that the Chinese authorities are wrapping up a years-long overhaul of its financial tech company Ant Group, and that they could announce a fine of at least 8 billion yuan, which is $1.1 billion, on the financial tech company as soon as Friday, citing sources with direct knowledge of the matter, and that this announcement of the penalty could pave ways that the Ant Group could be applying for a financial company license again, and also paving ways for it to apply for an IPO again. So investors have checked this quite positively, as the prop in Ant Group was what started was seen as the start of the Chinese regulatory crackdown on the tech industry. So if this is true, it could mark that the regulatory overhang could be ended.
Yeah, that's interesting because, of course, it seems, at least on one level, a counterintuitive move by these markets to react positively, up close to 3.7% in terms of trading in Hong Kong. But as you say, potentially, and that would be really significant, bookends this regulatory crackdown. Talk to us about the market reaction then, Charlotte, and if you have any details on the timeline around an IPO for this business.
Yeah, so from the market side, we saw and investors had, very positive reactions to the headline, which Ant Group shares, Alibaba shares surged as much as 6.4%, right after launch break here, and that was the highest daily surge in a month. And also, we saw Hang Seng Tech, which is a local gauge here tracking Chinese tech companies, also erased some losses. Even though the sum, the figure seems big, but investors are saying that that is actually not too much, for a company the size of Ant. And also that and also we have to consider, how this market is just really dying for any good news. Especially we had a very heavy selling saw in Hong Kong yesterday. And in terms of the timeline, first of all we still need Chinese authorities to confirm this report. But even if Ant actually applies for IPO, investors are saying that the valuation of this company is no longer what it used to before, all the restrictions. So how long this optimism we saw in the afternoon trading could last, we still need to watch that.